All right, Nightwish Army, we're glad you decided to check in for this particular video. I am here. We are back. We are doing this first Nightwish album, Angels Fall First. I'm so glad that you have decided to join me for this particular record. We close the door and get a little privacy in here for this particular reaction video. Now, for those people wondering where the hell have I been, and was he all talk, and he not going to do it, what's going on, what's happening? Well, let me tell you what happened. I had to have surgery on my ass. Now, this is no joke. So, for the last few weeks, I've only been able to lay on one side, lay on the other side, or lay on the chest area, whatever you want to call it, face down, or stand. I could not sit in the chair to make a video. However, because of this downtime, I was able to focus on this first Nightwish record, which I did do. And we're going to talk about that right now, how I feel about it and how you feel about it, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let me first go over the background to make sure I got it right, because you Nightwish Army people out there, you got all the facts. I just know what I've read doing the research. So prior to the record, getting it, as I'm getting the record and, downloading it and all that good stuff, I found out that Tomas, in a magazine called Kerrang, which I'm not familiar with. Apparently, it's a British magazine. I'm not from Britain, so I don't know much about it. But he said that it all came about in August of 1996 around a campfire. We were at my summer cabin, a bunch of friends camping, barbecuing, singing songs, and it just hit him that he wanted to start a band. Now, sorry about that. Want to start a band. And they were far too ambitious for it just to remain acoustic and, keyboards and a female voice. So it got a bit boring. They wanted to go in a heavier direction. And then the album was only supposed to be a demo to send out to record labels. But apparently Spine Farm heard it, thought it was perfect, and they didn't remix it. They just put it out. Now, this is supposed to be a very rare Nightwish record, which actually sold on eBay, the original 500 copy pressing of the record sold for $1,137.23. Now, this is also rare because it has Tomas's contact information, his home address on the record. If you want to get his address, I guess you have to look for that. Now, he since has frowned on the record later on in an interview he did later on, saying that it was basically an extended demo, and he referred to it as a black and white comedy. That's what he said. Now, the male vocals on the song, which, I never heard him sing before, but I always wondered if he could sing because, when I was watching the Whackin' videos, because I've done, 8, 9, 10 floor Nightwish videos, and they focus in on him, I see him singing, but there's no microphone over by his mouth. And I'm wondering, can this guy sing? I mean, everybody says he's the musical genius. He's the guy. He's the man. He's the guy, and I never heard him sing till this record, which apparently he sang on, because when I first heard this male voice, I'm like, who is this? This isn't Marco. This doesn't sound like Marco. Who is this? So, I read the liner notes, found out that, he did keyboards, piano, and male vocals on tracks 2, 3, 4, and apparently, so anyways, so I'm looking and find out that they released a single called "The Carpenter." So I'm like, all right, well, I'll probably like this song. It's a single. I'll check it out. So that's the first song I listened to was "The Carpenter," and I was not impressed. In fact, I didn't like it at all. And it kind of lowered the bar going, oh, my God, if this is a single, the rest of the record can't be that good. And then I started at the beginning and hit track 1, play. And this song comes on, Elven Path. And I'm like, holy shit, this is it, baby. I mean, the guitars, the crunching guitars, Juka coming in with those pounding drums. And I'm just like, freaking going, why wasn't this the single? Why The Carpenter? What that song was just and Elven Path, and it's just rocking. I'm cranking and I'm going, yeah, baby. And then the vocal came. And I was like, and Tarja just does not have what Floor has. I mean, when you got everybody says Floor is the savior, the voice, the goddess, whatever you want to call her. Obviously she's a great singer. She's up here, and so Tarja is not on this level. She's down, at least for this music. But as the album progressed, you got Beauty and the Beast. Obviously, we talked about the Carpenter. But when I got to Angels Will Fall and this acoustic piece that came out, I thought that was better suited for Tarja's voice more than the rockin' stuff. She doesn't have that diversity, I guess you might call it, that Floor has, that can, because Floor is a really good singer. We know that. But, I don't know about Tarja. I don't know anything about this young lady. I know nothing about her. I know that when I mention her, the dogs bark. That's all I know. So this record to me was interesting. And mind you, I did not go past this first record. I'm going to keep this Nightwish journey just like I did all the songs that you asked me to do, Army out there, honest. So this is it. I just read about the first album. I want to take this Nightwish journey. I wanted to put myself back in 1997 and try to realize that this isn't the music of the 70s and it wasn't the music of today. I was trying to put myself, what was happening in 1997, the music that was coming out, all this stuff. Now, apparently this record didn't do very well. It sold about 40,000 copies or so in Finland, didn't chart anywhere. The single was only popular in Finland. So obviously it's a very local, and this is their first offering. And according to Tomas, they didn't even plan on, this was just a demo. But I thought it was pretty good musically. I wasn't too fond of Tarja's voice for this style of music. Now, a lot of people say that, this is a live band. This is not a studio. I kind of agree and I kind of disagree. Okay, because obviously, when you see the Wacken show, when you see the other concerts on YouTube, there's this big production. You got pyros, you got that badass keyboard stand, you got all these cool lights, you got all this shit going on. But people hear music with their eyes. They do. Think of Rush without a light show. Not the same. Pink Floyd without a light show. Come on. Lights enhance the music. It's like the dessert, but it can also help the meat as well. I don't know how many times I've seen bands that I thought were mediocre on record, saw them live, the lights, the energy, the charisma that the band showed on stage, etc. And I ended up liking the song and the band more often. Now, I don't intend on listening to any of the live albums. I'm going to listen to the Tarja era. Okay, first. Now, once I get through with that, when I discover the next album, who the next singer is, who I don't even know who it is at this point, I'll go, okay, wait a minute. Now, let me go back and see Tarja live. And then, maybe do some reaction videos to Tarja singing some of these songs live and, seeing what's going on. I want to hear Angels Will Fall live. I want to hear Elven Path live. How does she do? Compare, because those are the two songs I like on the record. The rest of them I really wasn't very fond of. According to, what I read, that Tomas thinks he's not a very good singer. I didn't think he was that bad. I've heard worse, believe me. You got to remember, this is what I do for a living. I get hundreds of pieces of music sent across my desk every single week. From all styles of music, whether it's rock, country, top 40 blues, jazz, whatever. It comes across me. It's just part of my job. And I trust me, I've heard a lot worse. So I didn't think he was that bad. In fact, I thought that maybe he could even take Marco's place. I don't know. Maybe he's a better singer now. Maybe he's not tried to sing. I don't know. But I didn't think he was that bad. So, Tomas, if you're watching this, you're not that bad of a singer. Get over your insecurities on vocals. I'm not saying you're Freddie Mercury, but you're not bad. You don't suck, okay? So let's get through that. But I like the guitar so much in all of these tracks, though. I thought the guitar playing was great. So I'm checking out this guy's name who I can't pronounce. EMPPU. Now, if you Nightwish Army guys out there could spell it the way it's pronounced so I could actually pronounce his name, is this the guy that's still with the band? If he's not, well, because it says here guitars and bass. That's on the liner notes. That's what, so obviously didn't have a bass player at this point. They had just this guy whose name I can't pronounce. Now, I'm from the United States. Our names over here are, John, Joe, Smith, Mary, Bubba, Leroy. We don't have names like Flores, Tarja, Tomas, Juca, and EMPPU. We don't have names like that over here. I'm not knocking them, but I don't know how to pronounce them. Some of the last names over here are a little ridiculous, but I'm sure it's the same everywhere you go. But I did enjoy the record musically. I just didn't groove on Tarja. But is it fair to do that? I mean, it's like, there's some great female singers out there. You get what I'm trying to say? I mean, if everybody talks about the band really gelled when Floor came, well, then obviously Tarja's not as good. According to the Nightwish Army. And I have to agree, with the exception of Angels Will Fall, which I thought she did a fine job singing. That's more in her line of vocal, in my opinion. Okay, what do you think of this record? What is your thoughts on this record? Did you like any songs? What's your top 3 songs or top 5? Well, there's only 11 or 12 tracks on the record. So, what's your top 3? Let's go with top 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with, Angels Will Fall is my favorite, then Elven Path, then I got to go with Beauty and the Beast. Those are just the 3 that I like in that order. Those are my top 3 songs. Have you listened to it yet? Are you a new Nightwish fan wondering what somebody thinks of this band? I'm excited about this journey, and now that I can finally do these live shows that I've been promising, and they just never come about. I'm a guy who says what I'm going to do, and then I do it. Now, it might take some time. I do have a job. I am in the music industry. I have clients I had to talk to. It's been a busy week. I'm coming into season. The videos may not be as often as I would like them to be because I'm not getting paid for this. This is, something I probably should ask for donations. I probably should focus more on this. I am getting older. I guess I need a retirement plan. Maybe I should do something like that. But that may be in the works. I'm still trying to find time to do these videos. I still have jobs. And I would love to be able to do YouTube full time. I just can't right now. I got to have money. I got to survive. I mean, I got a retirement plan, but I'm not that decrepit yet. Even though I just had surgery on my derriere. Which wasn't good, by the way. It wasn't good. It is so glad to be back and talk to you guys, and I hope you miss me just that much. And, of course, I'll be putting out other videos soon, but I wanted to get to the Nightwish Army first before I did any other videos because you guys are the ones that have captivated my heart, the way you welcome me, the way you've treated me, the way you've talked to me. And I know some of you guys are watching videos that aren't rock music or prog or whatever you want to call it. And actually, to be quite honest, I'm kind of tired of all these subcategories in rock and roll. I mean, what do we got? We got prog rock, symphonic rock, heavy metal, goth rock, ska, classic rock, arena rock, hair bands. I mean, why can't we just call it rock and frickin' roll? Can't we just do that? I mean, it's got the starting guitars. It's rock and roll to me. That's the way I see it. Anyways, so again, let's see in the comment section. Like that comment section up down there. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel to keep the channel alive. Got to subscribe to keep it alive. And let's talk about Nightwish. I am going to be going live. I am very busy right now, but I'm going to go live probably in a few weeks. I got to get my shit together. Because this is the first thing I've done since the ass repair when the doctor said, you can sit down now. So I've been cleared to sit, which means I can make videos again. I usually make them on Tuesday, and they post whenever copyright's clear. Obviously, this doesn't have a copyright, so it's going to go right up right away. But thank God God bless. Take care. Comment down there. I want to hear what you have to say about their very first record. Do you have it? Are you one of the lucky 500 people who own an original copy? I would love to see a picture of that and the lucky fan who has it. That would be amazing. In the meantime, guys, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, talk about Nightwish. Let's get this thing going. My journey has just begun. We got a long way to go, and I'm glad you have decided to join us. Much more for the Sea Champagne Radio Show as we get back. I'm the only guy doing this. I don't have any help. I would love to get some help. Maybe I'll get some people to help me out. You never know. I had a staff at one time. They disappeared because of COVID. In the meantime, peace, love, we're out.